This is the first video in a series of videos I'm going to make about how to forge a knife. This video chronicles how to prepare your materials and start your fire. Due to space issues on my memory card for my camera, I wasn't able to capture preparing the materials for the fire, but basically all you're missing is make a pile of wood and light it on fire. So here we go. So this is about what you want it to look like as you start to add the coal. You don't want it to be too small, but you also don't want it to burn for too long, because then you're going to have fire that's going to go out before it can get the coal going. You're going to kind of put it around the sides and a little bit on the top, and you want to be kind of quick with it because it will go out. From here you put the air on low. You don't want it too much because it will blow the fire out. You've got to turn it big enough. And when it starts to flare up like that, just cover it up. Okay, so you get your fire going. Now you got to get steel that you're going to use. What I'm going to be using is this 5160 spring. What I need to do though is cut it off. You can see where I've cut it off here before. I could use a bandsaw, but I just like to cut it quicker. It takes less time. It's easier for me. Do what you will, I guess. But yeah, you should get your fire pretty good for a hot cut like this or whatever, because it's pretty annoying to wait. Okay, so here I've got the spring bent out. I don't know if you can see it. The end of it's right over here in the fire. It's a little bit straightened out, or at least straight enough for me to chop it on the hot cut over there. But yeah, the fire's getting pretty big, as you can see. It's a little hot. It's a little hotter in the places I don't want it to be than it should be. So what you want to do when this kind of happens is you want to get a little bit of water. You just want to sprinkle it around the edges. Not on the part you're using to heat up your stuff, of course, but just around the edges. It'll save you some coal, and it won't get your fire pot quite as hot. I wouldn't recommend doing this though if you have a cast iron pot. This is a really nice Centaur Forge steel fire pot, so it can take it. But yeah, we'll see how it's doing in a couple minutes. So at this point in time, you're basically just going to be taking the steel that you want to use to make a knife, and you're going to cut it off. As you can see here, I like to hammer all the way through it on one side. That's just kind of me. I know a lot of people like to go through both sides to make like an even V shape on the end, but you're going to be doing so much forging on this piece that to me it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really make a difference in the end product, and it's, I don't know, a little quicker. And also right here, I'm trying to get this piece to avoid flying off and hitting the camera, so I'm going to kind of weasel it into coming off easily. After you get this done, you pretty much are just going to be ready to forge it into a knife, this little piece that you're cutting off here. So yeah, that's about it. So you can just watch me try and get this little bit off.